Hi, it's Rob here from Bob's Books and Terrace Tales. It's going to be a very interesting day today because I am meeting up with none other than John Gregory, and we are going to Villa Park to watch Aston Villa play West Ham United. Two things are happening. One is it's the launch of my new book, Sunshine After the Rain, the story of Aston Villa from 2009 to 2023, from the misery in Moscow to beating Brighton with Unai Emery and getting back into Europe. So that comes out tomorrow, but more importantly than that, I'm also working with John on his autobiography, his first one to cover his whole career. So I'm about 20 minutes away from meeting him, and I can't wait for it. John's book comes out in November. It's going to cover absolutely everything from a player, coach and a manager. And I can tell you now, having sat down with him for many an hour going through this book, people will love it and people will be laughing as well, because he has some great storytellers. Some great stories, I should say. So sit back and enjoy these videos, and we'll speak to you later. Everybody, part two of the video of the day, Villa versus West Ham. I'm now in the car of the one and only John Gregory. Mr. Gregory, say hello.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
John, are we going to
coffee?
Exactly. Start the day off well.
Lovely.
Hopefully, be champagne by the end of the Villa game.
Before and after.
Exactly. So, what's your prediction for today, John?
Oh, 2-0.
2-0. I fancy a 3-1.
After a very busy me saying Champions League night.
That'd be next season.
A Europa League night on Thursday at Villa Park. Kind of made hard work of it, but in the end we were very comfortable. On the back of that, I think today, hopefully, Unai will make one or two changes, a few fresh legs, but I think we'll still have plenty to beat West Ham.
Yeah, I'm going for 3-1.
2-0 Villa.
And very important, considering that all the other teams around us either picked up a point or lost.
Brilliant. Great results yesterday. I sat watching the football all day yesterday. I watched everything. See, us ex-managers, we got nothing else to occupy our time. So I watched the early kick-off, the afternoon kick-off and the night kick-off, and then the midnight kick-off. Leeds kicked off about midnight last night. So
I don't like these 8 o'clock games, Johnny.
No, well, I quite enjoyed it, I have to say. So, and that was a 0-0, of course.
Yes, they saved the best till last.
Leeds and Brentford. So, but it kind of kept Brentford away from us as well. So
exactly.
So all in all, it was a good Saturday. Let's hope we have a great Sunday.
Great stuff. Now we're going on to the M40. Let's quickly talk about the book that you and I are working on at this moment in time. It's called The Ties That Bind, and it's an autobiography that completely covers your whole career, from playing, coaching and managing. I'm loving this experience of working with you on it, Johnny. How are you finding it?
Yeah, finding it good. It's recollecting the memories. I usually, when I start talking about the past in my house, I normally get the Uncle Albert treatment from the family. During the war, somebody was shut out. So when I start reciting old football matches in the house, it doesn't go down too well. So it's kind of nice that I can actually talk about the old days to somebody that appreciates it, Robert.
Exactly. We're around 40% through it at this moment, so we're moving forward towards your management stuff, which is really good. And of course we've got the big book launch on the 27th of March, the 27th of November I should say, at the Witten Arms. You looking forward to that one?
Yeah, it will be. It'll be great. Obviously the Witten Arms is a very famous pub and location with Villa fans, right next door to the stadium, of course, and it's been somewhere where no doubt one or two of my ex-players popped in there during their playing days at Villa Park.
And you probably did.
And I probably did too. So yeah, it's a very famous location, so it seems very appropriate that we're going to do the book launch there on the 27th of November.
Brilliant. So everybody, we're now driving on the M40. We are about an hour away from Villa Park. Look forward to seeing you all there and up the Villa. Well, we've made it to Villa Park, I'm glad to say. John knew his way, but he should do, considering how many times he played and managed for us. So that's all good. We've met some of the Villa players. John, what's it like to be back at Villa Park? You know, does it bring back memories as a player and when you manage the club as well? Tell me how you feel every time you come here.
I need a good memory to remember my days as a player, Robert.
Well, I can remember it well.
Obviously today, we're sat here today, we're playing West Ham United, and I remember scoring 2 goals here against West Ham in 1978, I think it was. I scored one at the North Stand, up there. That was the first time I'd ever scored at Villa Park. I scored it with a diving header, put us 1-0 up, and then I scored a second goal at the Holt End.
What a beautiful stand.
I think it was the 4th goal that day. We won 4-1. I'll be very happy if we win 4-1 today. So I scored 2 goals against West Ham, and every time I come back, there's always memories. Hairs on the back of my neck stand up, and I remember certain things that went on here when I was here. Obviously sat up here as we are in this particular stand, Trinity Road stand. I sat here when I was suspended from the touchline. I sat up here a few times and paid a few fines over the years.
Good view though, John.
Yeah, great view. Not so great when you're
trying to get the orders out.
Yeah, and you can't get the word across to the players. But no, so always I come here. Whenever I come here, it's always very special. Obviously, meet a lot of people that were associated with Villa during my time here.
What I like, John.
Old.
Yeah, what I liked is when we got out the car when we got here, that how many people were going, all right, John, up the Villa and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You're still well loved down here, no doubt about it.
It's nice in that respect. So, long may it continue.